We had already marked the verbs, correct? Okay. So you knew that these were verbs, but what you were marking were the rest of the words. So in this sentence, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words are left, and I'm looking for volunteers to mark their part of speech underneath each word. Just the top sentence, just those 4 words. So I'm only going to call on 4. Sam, you want to be one of them?
Maybe.
No. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, Danny 3, and Addie 4.
Dang it.
We've got another sentence coming. Pick any word you want. Yep. Now what the job of the rest of you is to watch what's being put up here, and if you question anything that goes up there, that's where I want you to be checking what you had against what's up there, and then to be questioning anything. That's how we're going to come to an understanding, when we're allowed to question each other's identification. All right, so what we have here is we have identification, an adjective, a verb, adjective, adjective, noun. Does anybody have any questions about that? Do you agree? Compare it to what you have on page 19 on those 2 sentences that you worked on yesterday, and see if you question any of the identification. Marissa?
How is a adjective?
Great question. Is there anybody here that would like to defend it and say, I think it is an adjective and this is why? Addie?
Because it's part of the determiners.
Okay. It's a determiner and it's an article. Excellent answer to that. Excellent question. Because now that helps you understand better, and it helps you review it and say it out loud and understand it better. So if it's a determiner, what's the job of a determiner? What's the job of a determiner?
It is a describing
I think you're going to find the answer on page 13? Or is it 15? This one, 15. 15 tells you what the job of a determiner is. 13 lists the different kinds of determiners. So what's the job of a determiner? Yes, Cal?
Is it to introduce the noun?
Right. They announce a noun. So if this is a determiner, what's the noun that it is announcing? What is the noun, Jet?
Present.
A what? A present. Would you come up and draw the arrow from the determiner to the noun that it's announcing? We're only doing that until you get really good at spotting those determiners and the noun that they are announcing, okay? I think it's helpful to begin with until we get used to that idea that an adjective could be a determiner, okay? All right. Anything else that you question that's up here? Shiris? She. So you're questioning that this is an adjective. Now, we're learning that adjectives can be the words that kind of describe the way we've always thought of adjectives, and they can also be determiners, which is kind of a new category. Is this either one of those?
No.
Okay, so what are possibilities? What it could be if it's not an adjective? What do you think, Adriana?
A pronoun.
A pronoun. And why do you say pronoun? Do we have some evidence in our book that we can look back on and know for sure?
Yes.
If we go to our pronoun page, okay, go to the page. What page is that?
Page 11.
Page 11, where we wrote down 6 types of pronouns. And raise your hand when you spot this particular word, she. Raise your hand when you spot it. Look at that. Hands are growing. 2, 4, 6, 8. Everybody spot it? Page 8.
11.
Oh, it's on page 11? The 6 kinds? Yeah, it is. 6 types of pronouns on page 11. Sorry. All right, good. You should have every hand up. I want to make sure you know how to find this stuff when you're stuck. Like, is that a pronoun? You got a page where you can look and say yes or no, right? Okay. Jude, tell me what kind of pronoun it is.
Subject.
It's a subject pronoun. And you know what we're going to be learning? Look at that. It's the first word in the sentence. Could very well be the subject of this sentence. So, pronoun, excellent. All right, is there anything else you question? Everyone else seems pretty secure with what's up here? It matches, it jives with what you've got? So she is a subject pronoun, brought is a verb, a is an adjective, determiner, announcing the noun present. What about this adjective? Tell me about that one. Sam?
Describer.
It's describing, and what is it describing?
Present.
Right. So you notice how we're trying to find the relationship of these words within the sentence? Yeah? How are they working with one another? Excellent. Second sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking for 7 people. So we'll go the 2 in the back, 3, 4, 5 in the middle, and who hasn't been up yet? Who hasn't been up yet? Yeah. All right, let's go these 2, 6 and 7.
Do the last one.
And the job of the rest of you is to be watching and comparing what you have to what's on the board and seeing if there's anything you question. If something's not the same way you saw it, what do you think's going on? Or bring it up so we can all consider it. Is there anything up here that you question? Marissa?
Smile.
Smile. It's marked as a noun. What were you thinking about it?
Well, how would smile now? Because a noun is a person, place, or thing.
A smile?
Yeah.
And you're saying it can't be a thing, a person, a place, or a thing?
I think it should.
So you're saying it doesn't fit the description of a noun?
It's a verb.
Okay. Okay, and it can be a verb? Okay. Can smile be a verb?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it can. Give me a sentence where it would be a verb.
I smiled.
There you go. Is that what's going on here? Did somebody do this action?
No.
Is this saying the teacher smiled? Oh, the teacher gave. Here's our verb. The teacher gave. What did she give?
A smile.
A smile. And this, how do we know this is a noun? I'm so glad you brought this up because there are a lot of words in English that can be more than one part of speech depending on how they're used in the sentence, depending on how they relate to the other words in the sentence. Sawyer, what would you say about proof that this is a noun?
Well, since they said A was an adjective, an article, it has to announce the noun. So smile has to be a noun.
Excellent. If you can put this article in front of here, you know it's going to be a noun. A smile. Can we talk about a smile?
Yeah.
We can. So that's our proof that it is a noun. I'm so glad and nicely explained. Would you come up and draw the arrow from the determiner to the noun?
Yep.
All right. Any other questions? I'm so glad you're asking questions. That's how we arrive at understanding.
I have something about the arrows. So, since there's 2 other adjectives like determiners, wouldn't that mean there are 2 other arrows?
Excellent. Did you all hear Shiris's comment? Her question? Since there are 2 other adjectives, would there be 2 more arrows in this sentence? And I'm seeing a couple nods. Where do you think one belongs?
Going from the to student.
So you're saying this is a determiner kind of adjective, and it needs an arrow to the noun it is announcing. Excellent. Would you come and do that? And who spots the other one that she pointed out? Danny?
About the teacher.
Excellent. Come on up and do that. It isn't just enough to be able to tell me what part of speech each word is. It's important for it to make sense by figuring out how these words are working together to make sense in a sentence. That's where we begin to understand the parts of speech. Nicely done.